from the music industry all the way to on the professional sports level. Blacks are just thought of as either gangsters never gonna amount to anything in life, or we all have to be super athletic and can leap tall buildings at a single bound.
I had like my beanie on my head and I got pulled over a few times just as they thought I did a drive-by one time. I fit the description, and there was my friends in the car with me.
I believe yes, especially in the news when they refer or talk about illegal immigration from Mexico. So most of the time when they refer to illegal immigration, they refer mostly to Mexicans being the closest country to the U.S., which is right next door.
I believe one was in Desperate Housewives, where they stated I'm Filipino, about the education in the Philippines, and that is like it's considered second or third rate.
Through music, primarily, a lot of women are objectified, especially African American women and minority women. They're seen as objects. And a lot of men, through movies, they play like a lot of thieving roles. They never play like, the good guy. They're always the bad person.
I was watching a TV show and he said all Filipinos eat dogs, and stuff like that, and that's so not true.
I had this lady sit next to me. She said, "So what school do you go to?" I said, "Costa San Marcos." She said, "But I don't think you could go to Costa San Marcos without a social security number."
I wasn't ever expected to get to college. My second grade teacher told my mom that I wasn't bright enough to ever move, probably to graduate.
So black people are very afraid of the police. That is a big part of our culture. No matter how rich you are, how old you are, we're just afraid of them. We got every reason to be afraid of them. You know what I mean? Like, you a white lady, ever been pulled over before? And then what they say, let me see your driver's license and your registration, right? See, I'm just guessing. That's not what they say to us. Well, you wouldn't believe what they say to us. Spread your cheeks and lift your sack. Like, what the fuck? Excuse me? You heard me. Spread open your cheeks and lift your sack. I got a driver's license, too. There's easier ways to prove who I am and shit. What does that prove? I can't go to the bank like that. Cash my check. What do you mean you don't have any ID? Wait a minute. Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Chappelle. Right this way.
I think people use them because they try and make themselves feel better about, like, to make other race look worse, makes them feel better, I guess.
People use stereotypes because they're ignorant, because they don't know what that person may be about. So they just use a set of classifications that is used by the world, oftentimes are fallacies, to classify a person when they don't know them.
It angers me because of the amount of ignorance. People generalize and stereotype and give Mexicans a bad name. They give all other Hispanics a bad name when they don't take the time to read, to inform themselves, and understand the different views and traditions of different cultures.
Well, I think as humans we classify people in groups. That's how we learn. So stereotypes as a whole is something that people won't be able to get rid of, but it's what you do with those stereotypes. Like, there's positive stereotypes and negative stereotypes, but you need to respect everyone, I guess. So
I don't think people benefit from stereotyping per se. I think it's more about stereotypes used to put people down, to justify, degrading people as second class.
I know people will always stereotype, judge you because of the way you look, but I think those are ignorant people, don't know what they're talking about.
a lot of it is just thinking about, why do I feel this way about that person? Is it that individual, because I don't think any one group of people is one way, but I think it's your experiences with individuals. Like, for instance, if you have a bad experience with someone at a restaurant that's a server, you're not going to go back to that restaurant. but that doesn't mean the other people there aren't nice.
I think stereotyping began so long ago that nobody really sees like there's no set purpose in it anymore. It's just become what we've been accustomed to. Nobody benefits from it because it's almost like we are negatively benefited because it doesn't give you the chance to get to know the individual because you just associate them with certain people.
These people got me questioning.